Good morning. Hi, it's Bonnie here from Step Into Brilliance, and I thought I would pop on this morning because, I think it's Wednesday. Anyway, I thought I'd actually pop on today and talk a little bit about this idea of being with a capital B and a capital E. The new year kind of brought a lot of talk about it, but I think a lot of us don't really fully understand and appreciate what it means. And unfortunately, it seems like there's this kind of leaning in our understanding of what that means, is leaning towards thinking it means doing nothing. And that is not exactly the case. So when you are being, or you're mindful, or you're present, or whatever phrase that you like to use, what it truly means is you're right now here in this moment, and you're allowing whatever is to be what it is. I know that sounds really strange, but quite often we project what we want to be happening onto what is actually happening. And then we have expectations that are unrealistic, that are not being met, and that frustrate us. Being is basically saying, this is what it is, without that kind of like F it mentality though behind it, which some of kind of do, and I'm guilty of that at times. But just really allowing the things that are to actually be, including yourself. If your back hurts, you accept it, embrace it. That doesn't mean you want it. It doesn't mean you're not going to do some stretches in a few minutes to help alleviate it. You just are accepting what is as what is. And this is a practice. This is not something that is inherently normal. I hate using that word, but it kind of fits in our society, right? We're told, set goals, imagine, visualize. Well, visualizing and setting goals and all of those manifesting things are fabulous. But until you know where you are right now and you accept it as truth, you're not going to be able to figure out how to get where you want to go. It's just the way it is. And there's a certain grace in just saying, this is what it is. This is where I am. This is not necessarily where I want to be. And that's okay, right? Talk about taking the pressure off, right? You don't have to pretend. You don't have to fake it. You just are, and you are being truthful and authentic and really yourself. And it's a beautiful release, and I encourage you to accept it, and it's not easy. This is part of shadow work, if you've heard that phrase before. Shadow work is at its simplest embracing the parts of you that you don't want to embrace and you really don't want other people to see, and embracing those as part of who you are and who makes you who you are. And this is part of that. So, if you've gained as the article I was told, they've estimated the average person has gained 16 pounds over this time in COVID lockdown. If you're one of those people, that's all right. It is what it is. You can pretend, you can wear the loose baggy shirts, you can ignore it and suck it in, but it is what it is. And until you embrace that and accept it, what are you going to do about it? Nothing, because you're hiding from it. And that goes with relationships, right? If you're not setting boundaries, or you set them and you allow them to be destroyed every time, and you ignore it, you don't acknowledge that you're allowing this, you can't change it, right? You can't change what you won't see. So part of being is not just sitting on the couch staring out the window with a cup of coffee, which is also lovely at times. It's being mindful and being authentic and truthful with yourself as much as it is with anybody else. So, what is it that I know what it is for me, but what is it for you that you need to be with in your life a little more or at all? And I'm going to leave you with that. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. Say hi below. I love knowing who's watched. And if you've got any thoughts that pop up, I'd love to hear those too. And I will talk to you soon. Mwah. Bye for now.